Oftentimes, in my career, I've been alone. I've been walking through this journey alone as much as I've been on the team. I couldn't sleep at night because I had this constant itch. Was I going to make another free throw? Was I going to make another three-pointer? It's like sometimes I would go back to the gym at night and shoot. Those were the demons that haunted me every day.
Ray Allen, yes, he announced his retirement this week, and we honor the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history.
Check this out. New Jersey, same old Ray.
Ray wanted to retire after the shot. He was ready to walk away. But I said, don't do it. And he was like, what do you mean? You don't want me to retire? You don't want me to be home? You don't want me to help you and take the boys to school every day and help them with their homework? And I'm like, no, it's not any of that. I want all of that. But like all of the women that I've met in the NBA, we've all had our conversations about, God, what do we do when they retire? Because what is he going to do competitively to feel like himself?
How many shots did you get? I haven't played in 2 weeks. I know you're trying to get his money.
The savior is the fact that he is an incredible golfer. He has all of these amazing games to play with other retired athletes.
Oh, here come the gunk now. We really got problems.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Shit.
Hey, guess who we playing with today?
You?
Yes.
Golf with athletes, let's roll.
LT, it's time for you to retire. This Tuesday game is very competitive.
Go, ball. Go, go. Hi, you stupid.
There you go. LT, go and give me $100. The money just keeps me focused. Those competitive juices will always be with me, and golf is that outlet. When I decided to retire, I wasn't worried about the withdrawal at all. I think most athletes, when they retire and if they lose a sense of themselves, I attribute that a lot to you put all your eggs in one basket. You can be a great athlete or a legend at your sport, but you have to diversify.
Welcome to Grown. This is our little mom and pop organic shop. I cannot believe this guy hung up his shoes in the NBA and is making salads. Like, how did this happen?
Our son developed diabetes at the age of 17 months, and we really started fine-tuning what we were eating, what he was eating, what we bought at a grocery store. And we realized there's nothing that exists. And so this is why we're sitting here present day. You see every 5 to 10 years, there's newly minted billionaires because there's certain sectors in America that change and grow, and we believe wholeheartedly that it is this fast food space. This was our vision for the restaurant. Pull up in the drive-thru when you got the kids in the back, you don't want to get out.
We can actually say that we're the only organic certified fast food restaurant with a drive-thru east of Los Angeles.
Glad you choose to spend your time with us and your money. We appreciate it.
Ray couldn't be happier. He really has had an opportunity to bring something to fruition that he feels so passionately about. And then there's all this other stuff he gets to do, all this philanthropy and traveling, and he just went on this USO tour, which I think was like one of the most extraordinary experiences of his life.
Ray, say what's up to the camera.
What's up, camera?
What? Ray Allen recently was part of a 6-day, 4-country USO tour, bringing holiday cheer to troops in Turkey, Qatar, Afghanistan, and Germany.
I traveled with Scarlett Johansson.
Boom, the Avengers needed us, my troop responded.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait.
I'm just saying.
Wait, what did you say?
It's okay, Black Widow.
Captain America, Chris Evans.
Captain America, no big deal.
We were like a good version of the Suicide Squad. What better people to take to boost morale of the troops. If I didn't play in the NBA, I certainly would have enlisted in the military. If you're ever around an airman, a soldier, a Marine, a naval officer, one thing that you'll realize is that some of the best quality men and women that you ever want to meet in life, like people that stand up and they're accounted for.
Ray just loves people. He has a huge character. People always say like his discipline is so amazing, his ethic, all that stuff is true, but none of it compares to the husband and father that he is.
Because if you're hands down, am I going to get the ball? You don't ever put your hands up. You're open the whole game. You got to put your hands out.
I thought if you were one of the greatest, they had to listen.
They see you as dad, so it doesn't make a difference.
Every year when the NBA schedule would come out, Ray would look at the schedule and I could see this look come over his face. And then I see his wheels turning and he'll say, well, I'm not home for your birthday. I miss Walkie's birthday again. I'm not home on Christmas. I leave right after Thanksgiving. And he'd be going through all of these moments that he would miss out on again. When he retired, he completely threw himself into being a full-time dad.
All the way. Not like this. Not like that. All the way. I was always a shy kid, and I know he's just like me. I feel nervous for him because everybody expects for him to automatically be really good at basketball. So with him, I try not to bring any undue pressure, but I try to be there, guide him, and give him little suggestions. Get it, Ray Ray! Ray Ray, box out! I just want whatever I've done to stay separate because he's still trying to find himself. So I want him to do that on his own without me trying to needle him.
What I realized over time is that if you strip away the NBA, being incredibly successful, his hard work, being an incredible father, you strip all of that away, what you get is a very feeling, deeply caring, nurturing soul that feels like he's on the outside looking in.
Oftentimes, I was doing the unpopular thing. I would go back to the gym at night and shoot. Everybody's out having a good time. And not because I didn't want to be one of the guys or not be a part of the team. It was the routine is more important. Obsessive, that's what makes great. This golf is the same way. Like, you treat it the same. You obsess over every single small detail.
Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the three right away? James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound box. Back out to Allen.
One of the most interesting questions I get asked is, what were you thinking during the shot in Game 6? I wish that they would ask it, how did you get prepared? How were you ready for that moment? How did you know that moment was going to come? I work a drill that puts my body in unusual situations.
Ray Allen has reached the corner. Ray Allen with the clutch shot of his life.
I wasn't uncomfortable. I wasn't stretching. I wasn't lucky. I was prepared. Obsessive is how I built who I am.